Hey, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Phoenix Real Estate Connect. I am Victor Huerta, a local real estate agent here. And on today's video, we're going to discuss on what is there to do in Arizona with no pool. Now, I've been living in Arizona since the year 2000, okay? And we have not had a pool since then until right now, 2021. And there's a lot of people who think like, man, you really need a swimming pool when living in Arizona. But for 20 years, we had no swimming pool. And I kind of want to break down what is there to do in Arizona, because you know it is super hot in the summertime. And there's a lot of things you can do if you don't have a pool in Arizona. And I'm going to give you a lot of places to go, a lot of places to see, especially if you have family, kids, family orientated, not family orientated, but these are like the top hit list on what we did here in Arizona because we did not have a pool for 20 years. Now, one of the best places known to us is because we live close to Tempe, Arizona, is now, this place is amazing. You can come and you can walk around the lake, bring the kids, they can ride their bikes. So right here, we have, a lot of things you can do. Just walk around, have a great time. As you can see, there's people fishing here at this lake. And this is just a beautiful place to come, relax, let out some steam and some stress. There is a lake right here. And then people ride their bikes. You can do some exercising. And then on the other side of the lake, they have a playground for the kids where they can play. They have a splash pad. So this was one of the major parks that we came to pretty much all the time, okay, during the winter, the spring, and sometimes in the summer to cool off. It's a great place. It's located pretty much in the middle of Arizona between Chandler, Gilbert, right off the 60, right off of Baseline. So this park is amazing. If you don't have a pool and you're looking for a place, just come and relax with the kids and the family, have a cookout. They have some benches, they have some cookout places. Great place for the family. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, another place we did go to was the Fairmont Scottsdale Princess. This is in Scottsdale. Now, what's amazing about this place is there's like a big water park. If you have children or want to relax and go hang out here, I would suggest it's called a staycation. That's what we call it here in Arizona, is if you don't have a pool, you can go over there for the weekend. They have an amazing pools. I think it's 3 or 4 pools, but the kids just enjoy it. They have a water slide. They play music at night. You can go lounge and relax. They have pools for toddlers and babies. Then they have some for the kids. And then they have the adults. So they kind of keep them all separated, just in case if you're an adult, you want to go hang out at the adult pool, have some beers, margaritas, whatever, you can do that. But most of the time we spent our time with the kids, with the slide and the waterfalls and everything. And they have a lot of activities during the day in the summertime. So there's always lifeguards at the resort, and it's just an awesome place to be. Especially if you don't have a pool in the summertime, it's a great place to go. One thing that we did do, just a tip, is we packed our food. We went to the grocery store, brought in our food because there is refrigerators inside your room. So we just brought some stuff to make some good turkey sandwiches, just some healthy snacks, healthy foods, because the food at the resort is very, very pricey. We did bring our own beverages as well, so a little small alcohol. We're not really big drinkers, but we did bring small beverages for ourselves. We brought the kids a lot of juice, a lot of water. So my suggestion to you is if you're going to go to the Fairmont Scottsdale Princess, I advise you to actually go grocery shopping. Get yourself a room that has a fridge. They're not that big of refrigerators, so make sure you just don't bring a whole lot of stuff. But of course, you can actually go down to Scottsdale and eat out. But when you have kids, they get hungry really, really quick. They want snacks. So it's very important. You can bring your own ice chest, your own cooler as well. They just can't contain any alcohol, but they check your bags. But it's a wonderful place, especially for the summertime when it's hot and you don't have a pool. The Fairmont Scottsdale Princess is a great place to be. Check it out online. I've dropped a couple videos in this video as well, but we really love that place because we didn't have a pool for 20 years. So we did a lot of staycations there, just stayed for the weekend, had a great time, and the kids loved it. And it's a great place, and I suggest you check it out if you are moving to Arizona, don't have a pool, don't know where to go, or if you're just looking for something to do this summer. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the other place that I want to talk to you about is the Arizona Grand Resort. Now, the Arizona Grand Resort is a great place for family and kids as well. Walking through a tunnel, so excuse the darkness. So Arizona Grand Resort has been fully remodeled, okay, fully remodeled. And they have a wonderful slides, parks, etc. Just everything for the family. They got a lazy river, they got adult slides, They have a lazy pool. They have a wave pool. It is just amazing for the family. So if you're ever thinking about the Arizona Grand Resort, it's off of Baseline and I-10. It's a great water park. Now, the only downfall about the Arizona Grand Resort is you have to go either to Chandler or Tempe if you're looking for some food. They do have food at the resort. It is very pricey, just like anything. It's kind of being at a resort, like if you go to like Mexico, Cancun, Cabo, St. Lucas, I mean, it's just pricey. The downfall is they don't have any restaurants that are close by in walking distance. So you actually have to go to your room, get dressed, dry off, do whatever you want to do, and then you have to drive. So you can drive to Chandler. They got the Pita Jungles. They got all the restaurants there. You can go to Tempe. They got a bunch of restaurants in Tempe. But once again, you want to pack your snacks. Get a room that has a refrigerator. Pack your own stuff, your own snacks. Now, the good thing about it is they just completed an In-N-Out burger like right next to the resort. They have a Starbucks right next to the resort. So you have to leave the resort, exit the resort to go to In-N-Out or to Starbucks. But those are like the two main restaurants that are right next to the resort. So if you're looking for variety, you're gonna have to travel to Chandler. You're gonna have to go to Tempe. So if you book the Arizona Grand Resort, it's a wonderful place. It's a little older resort, but it's amazing. I mean, they got the lazy river, they have the wave pool, they have slides for the kids. It's just an amazing place to be. They got bars everywhere, bathrooms, very kid friendly, and it's a resort. It's a huge resort by the South Mountain. Beautiful views, you can do whatever you want, go walking, etc. But Arizona Grand Resort lacks the food. One thing you need to know about that is if you think you're gonna walk to a restaurant, you're not. You're gonna have to get in your vehicle and actually drive to a restaurant. So you will be driving to Chandler, to Tempe to go eat. So you're gonna have to get all your family, pack everything up, and then you're gonna have to just go and find something to eat over there. So Arizona Grand Resort, we love it. We've been there twice, and I suggest you check it out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so if you're looking to get out of Arizona, I would suggest you go check out Sedona Summit. Now, Sedona Summit is in Sedona, Arizona, and it is beautiful over there. Now, the good thing about Sedona Summit is you get to go hiking. You get to get out of Phoenix. You get to head north and go to Sedona. And it's only about a 3.5 hour drive max, depending on traffic, and this resort is the bomb. You have swimming pools for the kids. They are heated, so you can actually go swimming anytime you want, and you can go out hiking, sightseeing, whatever you want to do, come back and the kids will be able to go into the swimming pool. Now, Sedona Summit is a resort. They have many pools. They have a lot of kids stuff in kind of close to the office. They got a playground. It's a very nice area. And I suggest, again, also, as we always do it, we always pack our cooler, we pack our food, our sandwiches, whatever, just to save a little bit more money, because I think it's a lot smarter. You can make it go a long ways if you actually pack some stuff, especially if you have kids. You know, they're always hungry. I have 2 girls. They're always hungry, like every hour. It doesn't matter what they eat. They just tend to be hungry. I'm hungry. I want a snack. So make sure if you're a parent, you pack some snacks, but it's so cool. And they have some hikes for children too. My daughter is 8. My other daughter is now 3. So we're able to go on some little hikes. And of course, I still got the hiking pack. So when my 3-year-old gets a little tired, well, I just throw her on there and go. So Sedona Summit is a great place to leave Arizona, especially in the summertime, because it gets a little bit, it's about 10 degrees cooler when you go out there. And you're probably thinking to yourself, well, Victor, it's only 10 degrees. Ladies and gentlemen, when it's 115 here in Arizona, 10 degrees makes a big difference, a huge difference. And also you can go to the rivers over there, put your feet in, go swimming. I mean, it gets a slight rock. It just gets amazing, and the water's cooler over there. So I suggest if you barely moved to Arizona, or thinking about coming to Arizona, you're like, hey, should I buy a house with a pool? Do I really need a pool? 20 years with no pool, we found like the hot spots to go to, and Sedona Summit was one of them. We love that place. We still go till this day. It's just beautiful. It's just up high on a hill. You get to see the views, and there's stuff for the kids to do after you get back to your room. And we always get the suite because it's a big master, another bedroom. It's got 2 baths, full kitchen. You can cook there. They got pans. You got everything you need. Kind of just like a house. It's just a condo. So I suggest you check it out. Sedona Summit, it's a beautiful place if you want to leave Arizona, especially in the summertime. If you're thinking about moving here and you're saying like, hey man, I can't find a house with a pool, we'll build one later, I'm looking for things to do. Well, Sedona Summit is the place to go. And I suggest you book it early because that place is always packed. A lot of people have timeshares there, but we love Sedona Summit. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the other place that we love to go to is Flagstaff. Now, Flagstaff, Arizona is also out of Phoenix. And this place is amazing. If you're looking for just, a cool place to hang out, they have a lot of breweries, a lot of restaurants, a lot of sightseeing. You can see in the video below that I inserted it's really cool place to go. And if you're looking for wintertime for snow, Flagstaff's a pretty good place to go to as well. They have the snowball over there, Flagstaff snowball, and you could go skiing. You could do whatever you want to do over there. Flagstaff, sorry, not Sedona, Flagstaff. It's amazing. We took the kids on a hike, get outdoors. It's a lot cooler. We went during the winter time. We went during the summertime, but if you are going in the wintertime, I suggest that you have four-wheel drive or all-wheel drive, because when it does snow, it does snow. But it's a great place to be. Get some Flagstaff beer, bring it back home to Arizona, back home to the city. It's just amazing just to get out, especially when it's so hot here. Again, we're talking about maybe 10, 15 degree weather difference. So Flagstaff is a really great place to go, a really great place to visit. So if you're new to Arizona or thinking about coming to Arizona, you're like, hey, I need to buy a house with a pool. You really don't. Okay, you just need to know where the hot spots are at. And Flagstaff is a great hotspot to be at, especially in the summertime. And you can go over there during the weekend, relax with the family, have a great time. And you should check out Flagstaff, especially if you just moved here, thinking about moving here, and you're like, hey, do I really need to build a pool, or do I need to buy a house with a pool? 20 years with no pool, I can tell you it was a little difficult, but you just gotta find stuff to do. And we found all these spots, and I just wanted to share this with you so you can make your decision if you're thinking about buying a house here with no pool, or if you're buying a house with a pool and you still want to do stuff. Flagstaff is a great place to visit. All right, so we're gonna keep it on the north side a little bit. So Lake Pleasant is awesome. It's a lake up there where you can rent boats, paddle boats, you can rent pontoon boats, you can go fishing, and you can go to the marina. In the marina, there's a restaurant there that's amazing. You get to look out to the lake, kind of like behind me right here, and you can order some beer, eat some food, and just watch the ducks, watch the people in and out. It's an amazing time to be at Lake Pleasant. If you have a boat, of course, they're very strict in Arizona. You still can get that DUI by driving your boat while you're intoxicated. So make sure you get your DD boat driver if you want to have a good time and switch it up. But it's amazing to be in the water over there at Lake Pleasant. You guys will have some fun, and it's just an amazing place to be as well, especially for the kids. If you like to fish, you can fish at Lake Pleasant. You can go camp out. It's just an amazing drive, and it's not that far from Phoenix. It's maybe an hour max, or an hour and a half max, heading north on I-17 or the 101. Lake Pleasant, yep, family oriented, easy place to go, nice area. So check out Lake Pleasant. Thanks. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so if you are a fisherman, Payson is a great place to be as well. If you like to fish, you can head over there to Payson. They got a lake, Roosevelt Lake, and it's just awesome. If you like fishing for trout, there's a lot of streams over there. Fishing is something that I like to do. I don't do it all the time, but if I wanted to go somewhere, I would go to Payson. You can go camping in Payson as well. Payson's just a great place for families to get out and go camping, go fishing, the outdoors. Trees are awesome. They're like 20 to 30 feet. It gets cold in the winter time. I took my family during March. There was still snow on the ground. It was cold, and of course, I have girls, and we had a little whining and complaining, but it wasn't too bad. But the fishing is good at the right time. So Payson, Arizona, if you're looking to go fishing over there, I suggest head over to Payson, check out some of the lakes, some of the streams, trout, bass, whatever you want to do. Is Payson, Arizona is a good place to be. My local hotspots are not available in this channel, so I don't want to give out my hotspots in Payson, Arizona, but yes, I love Payson. I love to take the family and the girls over there. And if you're looking for some great sightseeing, pictures, just to get outdoors, Payson, Arizona. Once again, it's hot in Arizona, but if you're looking for that 10-degree shift, maybe 15-degree shift weather, I suggest you go check out Payson, Arizona. It's a wonderful time over there with family. You get some great pictures. There is a lot of wildlife. There's stuff to do with kids as well. Local restaurants, small town mentality. So a lot of locals there. Sometimes they're okay with the city people coming in. It depends on the vibe in the day, but you know, just be friendly. Make sure you tip well. They'll take care of you, but they will not give you the fishing hotspots to the outside people. I'm sorry, but they just won't do it. I've tried, so you have to go hunt that for yourself. Anyways, check out Payson, Arizona. Great place just for the family, outdoors, hiking, fishing, whatever you want to do, and support the locals. I mean, that's what it's all about, right? All right, the next place is Tempe Marketplace. Now, they have a killer splash pad for kids. It's a little small, but a lot of people go to there just to hang out and grab some lunch. So if you have the kids, this is an outdoor shopping area. So you can walk outside, have a great time, have some lunch, some dinner in the summertime. And it's a great place. Me and my wife, we take our kids there when we just want to go hang out, walk the shops, take a look, and then eat some dinner or some lunch and go out there and just let them play in the splash pad. The kids can walk around. They have stores you can go shop around. They got some bars there too. A lot of restaurants. Tempe Marketplace is a big place, and especially for spring training, the Cubs stadium is there. So if you're a Cubby fan, you could just walk right over to the shops. They got playgrounds there for the kids. It's all right there. They also got the Bass Pro Shop nearby. So it's just an amazing place to be, especially if you're it's kind of indoor, outdoors type deal. So great place for the kids to cool off, for you guys to cool off as well. Check out Tempe Marketplace as well. A lot of restaurants there. So you can't go wrong with Tempe Marketplace if you just want to stay in the town and just go out and walk around for a while. Let the kids cool off. So yeah, I suggest check out Tempe Marketplace. And that's one spot that we also go to as well. All right, ladies and gentlemen, another great place. Now this is indoors, is called Urban Air. Urban Air, you can actually jump inside, and this is just for the kids. Kids love it. They have a lot of like tunnels and trampolines. They could jump, they can run. They have some benches for the family as well, where you can just sit down and relax. And I've seen parents, adults, kind of like me, who just like to have fun with their kids. Go over there, jump around, have some fun with the kids. And who doesn't want to get their kids tired? Huh? I mean, get them tired and like go to bed. So especially in the summertime, I mean, oh my gosh, they got so much energy. But anyways, yeah, I would check that out as well. It's off of Ray Road, right off the I-10, and that's a great place to go for the family, especially for the kids. If you're just looking to, you know, don't want to stay home and it's hot in the summertime, you're like, oh my gosh, I just want to get out of here. Well, that's a great place to go. Is just let them get tired. You guys can go sit down, relax, and it's just a wonderful place to be. So we've done that maybe 2 or 3 times as well during the summertime, just to get them out and let them have a great time. But I would definitely check it out. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so Lucky Strike, a bowling alley in downtown Phoenix. Downtown Phoenix is exploding right now. There is a lot of bars, a lot of restaurants in downtown Phoenix, but one place that we love to go is Lucky Strike with the kids. They love to go bowling. They have it dark. They have the music bumping, and the kids love to go to Lucky Strike. My daughter is 3 years old. They have this little ramp they give the kids, and she's able to actually bowl herself. And it's just fun, especially for adults. Get to have a good time. You can actually reserve your lanes, which is cool. Reserve your lanes. You can do this all online. Go pick up your shoes and go bowling. It's amazing. It's amazing. They got bar there for you drinkers. Like I said, we're not heavy drinkers. Occasionally we drink, right? Especially on special occasions, but Lucky Strike. If you've never been to Lucky Strike in downtown Phoenix, you can go there, have a great time. If you're single or you want a date night, go to Lucky Strike, do some bowling, and then go check out the comedy show right next door. They have a comedy right next door. Then after that, you can go upstairs. There's a brewery upstairs. Oh my gosh, I can't remember the name of it. But they have so many beers on tap, and it's just amazing. And then you can walk around downtown. Like I said, they have a lot of local food and a lot of bars right now. So Lucky Strike is an amazing place to be, especially if it's for your family or for yourself for date night. So you men out there, take the woman out and have a good time. Come on, she loves to bowl, she wants to laugh, and she might want to drink. So go check out Lucky Strike in downtown Phoenix. All right, ladies and gentlemen, keeping it with the bowling. Okay, you already know the main event. Okay, again, it's dark. They got TVs, they got the music blasting, and they got stuff for the kids. And you know what? The kids are gonna play some games. They're gonna bowl. They're gonna want the pizza. But of course, they have the little adult section where you guys can have some fun as well. You can reserve all this online as well. But the main event is a go-to place that we go to. The one we go to is the one located in Tempe, right off of Warner Road. And it's kind of right next to the IKEA. There's a Starbucks. There's some little shops there. But that's the one that we mainly go to because we live kind of like in the South Mountain area. So we can get to Tempe really quick. My daughter goes to Tempe School, the Kyrene School District here, so that's usually when we're at. So if you see me there, say hi, introduce yourself. We go to the main event. That's the one they love to do. They got this, not on the roof, on the ceiling. You can walk on these beams. You know, it's pretty cool. It's like an obstacle course on air, hung on cables. That's cool. They got laser tag. My favorite game is the basketball game. I like to see how many points I can score. Of course, my daughters, they love the laser tag, and they just like to win as many coins or tickets on the card to go get some, you know, some of those toys in that big toy room. Love to bowl and just love the games, just love the atmosphere. So, of course, main event is a chain that's local, that's all over the U.S., but the main one that we go to is the one in Tempe, Arizona. All right, let's head on north to Scottsdale, Arizona. Butterfly Wonderland. Of course, these are all family oriented, as you can see, because I got girls. I got an 8-year-old, I got a 3-year-old, and my wife is 40. So, Butterfly Wonderland, you go over there, and all you're going to see is butterflies flying all over the place. The kids love it. Now, you got to make sure that you're not killing the butterflies, slapping them, okay? So make sure you're not slapping the butterflies, but it's a great place to go hang out. For the cost, I think, for me to drive over there and just see butterflies and to buy a ticket, it really doesn't make sense to me. But, you know, it was a great experience. You're not going to be there all day. The kids are going to get bored. You walk around real quick. And it's pretty much 2 hours max, maybe. So by the time you drive in traffic, stand in line, etc., it was good. It was a cool experience. But, I mean, it's not like you're going to get the kids tired. It's not like they're going to be playing and walking around. I mean, you can't even touch the butterflies, right? But it's a cool experience. They release them. You just walk around. And it's called Butterfly Wonderland for a reason. Because there's a bunch of butterflies. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So Six Flags Waterpark. It used to be called Wet n Wild. Now, this is a big water park. You hit I-17. Oh, man. And I'm thinking about the exit. But it's just Google it. The water park, okay? It is amazing. This place is huge. So if you just want a big water park just for the summertime, I suggest you go check this one out. This is fairly brand new. It used to be called Wet n Wild. Now it's Six Flags Waterpark. I think they switched owners, whatever. But it is amazing. A great place. You're gonna get tired. Okay, there's just so much to do over there. Slides, splash pads, wave pool, lazy river. I mean, they got it all. And of course, it's Arizona. They should have it all, right? But this splash pad is amazing. You're not gonna leave the splash pad. You're gonna eat, drink, live, play in there. If you go, you have to go early, okay, to find your spot, because you're gonna have to find your lawn chairs and put your towels out there. And we just love that place. I mean, that place is amazing. But there is a lot of shade, so don't be scared that, hey, if I get there late, I'm not gonna have no shade. You will see shade and you will get shade as well, but this park is amazing. It's kind of a drive, but you know what? We're a commuter state. Here in Arizona, it's gonna take you roughly between, they say, 20 to 35 minutes to get anywhere. And going up there during the summertime, it's gonna take you about, depending on traffic, a good 35, 40 minutes, well, where I live at. So if you're coming from Chandler and Gilbert, of course, it's gonna be a little longer. But there's some places over there where you guys can go. And I'll list those places as well. But that water park is amazing. I think it's the biggest in Arizona, if I'm not mistaken. I really do like it. So that's the place we go to when we wanna go to a water park. It's fairly new, all the way up I-17. And you get off on Lake Pleasant Road. I believe that's what it's called, Lake Pleasant. But don't quote me on that, just Google it. But that water park is amazing. So go check out that water park. All right, the mini SeaWorld in Arizona. if you can't go to California to see SeaWorld, well, you can go to the Sea Aquarium here in Scottsdale, Arizona. Now, this place is almost as close to SeaWorld. Well, not really. It's a little smaller. But they got some cool stuff. You can go see this. It's nothing but water animals. It's just a big aquarium. And they've added some dolphins, I believe, this past year or a couple years ago. So with that being said, is the Sea Life Aquarium. It's an awesome place to go, especially with kids and family. One thing I suggest is you do buy your tickets online, because you're gonna be in a line if you just show up, especially in the summertime or the weekend. So you gotta plan ahead. I mean, we have over 7 million people here in Arizona. Okay, this is like Maricopa, Pinal, this is like Scottsdale, this is Tempe, Phoenix, Mesa, Chandler, Gilbert, Scottsdale, Arizona, okay, Peoria. So 7 million people. Okay, so you know, there's a lot of people moving in different places. So buy your tickets online if possible to avoid the line, because the line is huge. And even if you have your ticket online, it's not like you're gonna pass everybody as well. The Sea Aquarium, it's a great place for kids and family to go hang out. And especially if you don't have a pool, you wanna go hang out somewhere, it's a great place to be. So, you know, they've added a lot of stuff. We haven't been there for, man, it's been quite some time, about 3 years now, 3 to 4 years. So we need to go back up there and check it out. But, you know, it was a great place back then, and I know they've added a lot of stuff too. Now, one thing I do remember is, when you're heading on the 101 North, okay, to get there, is you're going to take a right heading east, and the traffic is bad. Like when you're getting off that exit, just be careful, because cars start backing up and you don't want to cause an accident. I've seen a lot of accidents happening because that line to exit into that Sea Aquarium, it is a lot of traffic. So just be aware of that. So tip number one is buy your tickets online. Number 2 is be careful on the 101 North, because you got people coming in from either Tempe or downtown Phoenix, and they're heading back home. But you know, it's just where commuters stay. There's a lot of people here, over 7 million people. The freeways are really good here, so you can get anywhere within 20 to 40 minutes, depending on where you live. So with that being said, just be careful on the road and buy your tickets online. And you're still gonna stand in line anyways to get in. So but you guys will enjoy it. We've enjoyed it. Like I said, we haven't been there for quite some time, but when we went, we really did enjoy the time over there. So who can forget about the Phoenix Zoo? I mean, the Phoenix Zoo is awesome, except for the summertime, because the animals do not come out in the summertime. So the Phoenix Zoo is a great place. And you know what is so cool about the Phoenix Zoo is you can go there during Christmas, because they have the Christmas light show. They had a dinosaur a show last time we went there. I mean, it's just amazing. Now you're gonna do a lot of walking. So this is what I do, is I have an 8-year-old and a 3-year-old. So get yourself a wagon, and we have a stroller. But usually we just take the wagon now. So the wagon is, I pull the 3-year-old and let her walk. And then when the 8-year-old gets off, when she gets tired, I put the 8-year-old in the wagon and pull her around, and then let the 3-year-old walk. So, and then we have the 8-year-old and the 3-year-old back in the wagon. And you get to put your shirts, pillows, whatever you want in there, and they get very, very exhausted. It's funny though, at the Phoenix Zoo, is my kids don't get exhausted. They get exhausted until we hit that store on the way out. They always get us at the store on the way out. I want this. If you've been to the Phoenix Zoo, you know what I'm talking about. We try to avoid that. We just be like, hey, we got enough stuff from the Phoenix Zoo already. We don't need to buy any more stuff. So the Phoenix Zoo is awesome. Springtime is probably the best time to go, and wintertime when the animals are out. But it's an amazing experience. You know, the Phoenix Zoo never really changes. It's just the name. The zoo is what we like, and the kids love it. So the Phoenix Zoo is a wonderful place to go hang out. So if you're looking for something to do, you have no pool, I'm giving you these options. These are the options that we went to when we had no pool. You can see I got it written down right here. But the Phoenix Zoo is amazing. Like I said, is we live in a place where we can get anywhere within 25 to 30 minutes. That's why we chose the South Mountain area. But the Phoenix Zoo is an amazing place. So I suggest go see some animals. Go see some animals. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into some local hiking spots. Now, I live in the South Mountain area, right next close to South Mountain. So I like to hike the Mormon Trail. If you're looking for a solid hike, I would say if you have children, If you put them on a pack, be careful because it's very steep on the way up. But South Mountain is a great spot. You don't even have to drive that far. The weekends are very packed at Mormon Trail. You will see the parking lot packed. You will see cars lined up, but it's a beautiful trail. You climb all the way up. You're able to take pictures of downtown Phoenix at the very top. You can go to Hidden Valley, and etc. But Mormon Trail is a great place. Now, if you come a little further west, there's a little trail called Geronimo Trail. It's right by the Boys Cub Scouts and Girls Cub Scouts. I usually hike that one as well because during the weekend, it is very busy at Mormon Trail. So I make my way to Geronimo Trail, and you can go around the mountain. Those are some good views as well. So those are the two major hikes that I usually use, and I hike all of South Mountain. I mean, you have so many trails in South Mountain. So if you're visiting Phoenix and shopping for a house, or if you just moved to Phoenix and you have nowhere to go and you're like, hey man, I really want to go for a hike, check out the South Mountain area. You can drive all the way to Dobbins Point, take some really good pictures. It's been closed. They were doing some major work during, the panty. So I call it the panty, okay, or the panda. So, just check on it before you go up there to see if you can drive all the way to the top. It's been shut down for quite some time because they've been doing some work. They took advantage of it and did some work. But Mormon Trail is the hot spot in the South Mountain area on the south side. And then obviously you have Geronimo Trail as well as another hot spot. A lot of mountain bikers use Geronimo Trail because it zigzags and it's a little bit more mountain bike friendly than Mormon Trail. So when you're on your way down, just be careful because there are vans that actually park at the Boys Cub Scout, and then they haul the mountain bikers all the way to the top or to the back of the mountain, and then they come down that Geronimo Trail. But it's really a great hike. Me and my daughters actually hike the Geronimo Trail. It's a little bit easier than the Mormon Trail. So those are the two trails that we actually do. And it's not that just because those are our favorite. It's just that it's right by our house. I mean, I can literally just walk outside the gate, take my kids into the Boys Cub Scout, and then go hiking right there. So Mormon Trail, definitely Mormon Trail. I would suggest if you're from out of town, if you're out here just shopping, and then Geronimo Trail is the second one, which is right next to it. So just look it up in your maps, check it out, and those are my trails that I hit almost at least once a week. All right, let's go to another hotspot is downtown Chandler. Now, if you have not heard about downtown Chandler, it's an amazing place, but of course, it's more for adults. Family during the day, nighttime for anybody who's over 21. Downtown Chandler is got bars, restaurants. You can go over there and hang out, okay? Have a beer after work and just chill. Okay, I meet a lot of people over there at downtown Chandler. It's just an amazing vibe. They got a lot of cool spots over there. So downtown Chandler is amazing for adults. If you're with the family and the kids, you can go over there, get a bite to eat during the day, but at nighttime, it is the party town, downtown Chandler. And then let's go a little bit further east to downtown Gilbert. Downtown Gilbert has almost mimicked downtown Chandler. They saw the vibe that was happening in downtown Chandler. So now downtown Gilbert has the same atmosphere. A lot of restaurants, bars to go have a beer and hang out. And that's the vibe. Indoor, outdoor type environment. We don't have the water like California, but we're starting to get the vibes kind of like California as far as the indoor, outdoor scenery, right? Restaurants, bars, different types of pubs, IPA bars. So downtown Chandler is a little bit more further west. Then you can head a little bit further east to downtown Gilbert. Both cities are amazing. Go have a beer, a nice burger, some food. Women, if you want that good salad and still want to drown it down, toss it back with a beer. It's great. A lot of good, cool restaurants. And take your wife on date night. Take her to downtown Chandler, downtown Gilbert, or up north in Scottsdale. But yeah, those are two places we actually go to when we get invited with friends. And we just go hang out, especially after a ball game or any kind of sports adventure or anything. So yeah, downtown Chandler or downtown Gilbert. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, well, I know this concludes today's video, okay? Now, I know I might have missed a lot of spots. I know it. I just don't want to make this video like an hour long. So these are the hot spots that we go to because we had no pool, okay? So we've lived here since 2000 with no swimming pool at all. So when people tell me like, hey, there's nothing to do, you need a pool. No, we lived here for 20 years with no pool. But on the next video, I'm going to tell you why we built a pool. Yes! We are super excited. We finished our pool February of 2021, right before Easter Sunday. So we have a pool now and we're super excited. So in the next video, I'm gonna give you a reason why we built a pool and what was the thought process of that. Because we lived in our house and we have never ever thought about building a pool. This is not our first house that we've lived in. Okay, we lived in a couple homes, bought and sold, bought and sold, bought and sold. But we decided, hey, let's build a pool. So now I will come back after we've enjoyed the pool and I'll shoot that video and I'll be like, hey, these are the reasons why we built a pool. And it's gonna be more about my girls, the family, the summertime, of course. But right now I can tell you is I love my pool. Just the feeling to go walk in your backyard and jump in the pool. But this video is about people who are living in Phoenix or want to move to Phoenix and buy a house with no pool. There's a lot of stuff you can do, okay? You just gotta find the right places. You gotta drive a little bit, have a great time. Like I said, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know, I missed some good stuff. I didn't want to make it too long, but do me a favor. Hey, hit that subscribe button and that bell to get notified once we drop the latest video. I mean, I'm just bringing you some great content like what to do in Phoenix, Arizona, and if you don't have a pool, okay? The Phoenix real estate market updates, first-time home buyer tips, home seller tips, so you can be mindful when you're thinking about buying, selling, or investing in some real estate. And you know how we do it here. We just keep it real, coming to you live from Kiwanis Park in Tempe, Arizona. I gotta go to Lowe's, and then I gotta go back to my office and talk to some clients. So I'll see you guys, yes, you, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you all in the next video. If you have any questions, email me at victor@freeagentproperties.com. Again, that email address is victor@freeagentproperties.com, where we release new videos each week on home buyer tips, home seller tips, the Phoenix housing market updates, so you can be mindful when you're thinking about buying, selling, or investing in real estate. We will talk to you soon.